Hola chicos, soy Jose Gibson. I'm looking at the final exam review, the vocabulario section, page 1, los verbos. Alright, número 2, on the top left, I'm starting there. Relaciona las palabras siguientes con los dibujos. A ver, número 1, el fútbol. La letra D, muy bien, ir de compras. La letra B, montar en bicicleta. La L, en la parte inferior a la derecha de la página, the bottom right of the page, okay. Leer es la F, andar es igual a caminar, same as caminar, es la J, ir a la discoteca es la K, y número 7, en la música rock, I, in English, but E in español. Ir al cine, that one I don't like very much, pero es G. Viajar es H, maletas, equipaje, there's luggage, and suitcases, maletas, nadar. La C. Bailar, A. Danzar and bailar are synonymous. Pintar, to paint, la E. Okay. Let's go down to número 2, beneath the one we just did. It says, relaciona las frases con los dibujos, just like the last one, but número 1, Rosa se levanta a las 7. She gets up at 7 in the morning. That's la E. She's getting out of bed, okay? José se ducha, es la C. Mercedes se baña, la B. Carlos y Ana se casan, la D. Se casan is they get married, right? Mis vecinos se acuestan temprano. Mis vecinos son my neighbors. Y se acuestan temprano es la A. Y Roberto se afeita todos los días, la F. Acostarse is to go to bed, and temprano is early, okay? Complete con los verbos. Okay, Lucía es profesora de matemáticas, okay? Que trabaja en la Universidad Complutense de Madrid. That's like the huge university in Madrid. 100,000 students. Está casada, she's married, y tiene una niña de 2 años. She has a child of 2 years. Vive en Barcelona. She lives in Barcelona. Alberto y Marta viven en Mallorca. They live in Mallorca, an island to the east of Spain. It's a famous tourist destination. Tienen 2 hijos. They have 2 kids. Lourdes, which is named after Our Lady at Lourdes in France, de 5 años, 5 years old, y Pablo de 3. Alberto es informático. He's a computer, like an IT person, y trabaja en una oficina, and he works in an office. Su mujer es ama de casa. His wife is a house mom, or she stay at home. Alright, top right. En la parte superior de la página a la derecha, nadar. Vas a nadar 1 hora en la piscina. Okay, you're gonna swim 1 hora en la piscina. Pintar, you're gonna pintar un cuadro. You're gonna paint a painting. Cuadro is a painting. Cuadro looks like a square, and so they're related. Montar is to like mount, but also to just ride. En bicicleta 1 hora, you're gonna ride this bicycle 1 hour. Ir, you could also montar, you could ir al cine con Alicia. That one could also work with ir en bicicleta, but because you're trying to use all the words, the best option for 4 would be al cine con Alicia. You're going to go to the movies with Alicia. Cine is movie theater. Think of cinema. Leer is to read, so leer el libro de poesía, read the poetry book. Okay, leer el periódico. So now we're matching these pictures. So the top left where the people are eating, that's gonna have to be, oh no, they're not eating, they're playing cards. So that están jugando a las cartas. So juegan a las cartas, or jugar a las cartas, that's what you see there. The top right, en la parte superior a la derecha, del lado derecho, you see the lady with the periódico. So está leyendo el periódico. She is reading the newspaper. Then you have the guy with the Z sleeping. Está durmiendo, so dormir. Then you have the guy who's washing something. I can't tell if it's his hands or not, but se está lavando, está lavándose, so that would be lavarse. And then you have the kid bathing, bañándose, bañarse. Then you have the pintando, person painting. Alright, so that's that one. Then the bottom right we have completa la carta en 10. Number 10, completa la carta de Manuel con el verbo adecuado. Llamarse, ser, vivir, gustar, tener, escuchar, bailar. Okay, so me llamo Manuel. My name is Manuel. Soy de Getafe. I'm from Getafe, una ciudad muy bonita al sur de Madrid. Pero vivo en Barcelona, but I live in Barcelona. Sí, escucha bailar. Tiene la Sagrada Familia, maybe is what it is. It has the Sacred Family, which is a famous church. Tengo 27 años y soy profesor de español. So I'm 27 years old and I'm a Spanish teacher. Me gusta mi profesión. I love my profession. Todos los días bailo flamenco en casa. Es muy divertido. I dance flamenco in class. It's class every day. It's very fun. También escucho música española. I also listen to Spanish music or me gusta. That one you could do several ones. También yeah, escucho works. Escucho because I don't think we use it anyway. So yeah, escucho música española. Hasta pronto, besos. See you soon, kisses. Okay, next one. Relacione las frases con las imágenes. Salió de casa a las 8 de la mañana. That's la letra D. She's leaving house at 8. Empezó. This is the past tense, by the way, the accents at the end. IR verbs have yo, IO with the accent on the O, and AR verbs have the O without an I. Empezó a trabajar a las 8:30. That would have to be la letra B. If you see the time, it's 8:30 and she's working. Comió en la cafetería del hospital, that's la A. Terminó de trabajar a las 5 de la tarde, that's la C. Por la tarde fue al supermercado, that's gotta be E. Y compró algo de fruta para la cena, that's gotta be FA because I think that's fruit. Because the other one has fish and stuff, so. Anyway. A ver. Seguimos. Alright, the first one, that's the girl eating, and it looks like it's but late in the evening, it's like 9 something, so it's gotta be cenar, to eat dinner. Then you have her bañarse, bañándose, then you have her cantando, cantar. Then you have the guy esquiar is to ski, sounds like esquiar. Then you have the guy tomando apuntes, taking notes. And then you have the girl bailando, dancing. And then you have the finger guy reading or studying. Let's see, it probably is tener un examen, tomar apuntes. It's not tomar apuntes. Dar, corregir. Oh, estudiar, yes, the first one. Then you have the guy who's getting his grades. That would be dar las notas. He's been given his grades. Then you have a guy going to school, his backpack on. That's a bad picture. Ir a la ir a clase, going to class. Then you have him haciendo an examen, taking an exam. Then you have that he has an exam in Noviembre, tener un examen. And then you have the teacher, la profesora, she's corrigiendo an examen. Corregir is stem changer. Then you have a pista, track, at the bottom left, that's a correr. And you have a guy tomando apuntes, because he's taking notes there. And then you have a guy raising his hand, so that's got to be preguntar, ask a question. Alright, then you have a person, and it looks like they're entering, so that'd be entrar. Then you have an exit sign, so that's going to be salir. Salida is an exit. Then you have a guy on his bicicleta, so it's got to be the one that says ir en bicicleta. You can also say montar en bicicleta. Then you have some kids eating at school, so it's probably lunch, so almorzar, to eat lunch. And then you have a girl, so she's reading, so it's leer, to read. Then you have a girl paying another girl. Le está pagando. She's paying her. Pagar is to pay. Then you have another one. She's got a question mark, so she's involves thinking, right? She's thinking to herself. So pensar. Then you have a girl cooking, so that's cocinar. Then you have a girl eating, comer. That's just for general eating. Then you have one that has a time. It looks like the clock is early in the morning because it's like 7, so it's got to be desayunar, eat breakfast. It's coffee and a muffin. Then you have a guy who got a 10 on his test, so he sacó un 10. Then you have a person durmiendo, so dormir. Then you have a person duchándose, taking a shower, ducharse. Then you have someone that's like they're like going crazy with the book, studying, so estudiando, or let me see, there's another one up there. Is estudiar twice? Yep, estudiando. And then you have someone descansando. She's resting. The one that was dormir, descansar. They kind of go to like together. Then you have someone dando something, dar, giving a plant, una planta. And then you have an open box, so to open, abrir. Then you have someone sitting down, sentarse, is to sit down, be seated. Then you have a thing being sent, so that's enviar, to send. Next page, we have someone, looks like they're like cleaning or vacuuming, so you could say it's limpiar, is to clean. Then you have a bird that's flying, so volar. An avión can fly to a plane. Then you have people that look like they're celebrating, celebrar, so una fiesta, so celebrar. I don't know if that's the word that I chose. I forgot to put it there. Let's see. Recomendar, necesitar, fascinar, aburrir, terminar, encantar. Yeah, I think I forgot to put that one. Celebrar. I'm at it. Alright, then you have a kid, and he is drawing, so that's dibujar. Then you have a kid crying, that's llorar. And then you have someone shopping, that's to comprar, to buy something. Then you have a car, so you're probably driving, so conducir. Then you have someone cutting, like a cook. He's going to be cutting, so cortar. Cort sounds like it. And let's see. Did I put cortar? I hope so. Looks like I forgot like a line or something here. Or it could just be to prepare something. Then you have someone interested in the book, so interesar. Then you have this picture, I repeat it twice. It could be either fascinar or encantar. Then you have some people finishing, and there's two ways to say to finish. There's terminar, and there's acabar, which I also forgot. Oh, no, I didn't. Good. Acabar. Then you have someone living, so vivir is to live. Then you have someone with a shirt that doesn't fit. To fit is quedar, and then you put to whom does it fit? Le. So le queda bien or le queda mal. Here, the le queda mal, he doesn't fit him well. Then you have a teacher boring students, so aburrir, les aburre, el profesor les aburre. Then you have ganar, is primer lugar, that's first place. Then you have someone finishing things, doing things, that's hacer. I probably shouldn't have put that one because hacer and terminar can look the same. Then you have fascinar and cantar again, so you choose which one you want. This guy has soup, but he needs a spoon, so the word is to need, necesitar, necesitar. Then you have someone with fish, so they're going to be preparando la comida. Let's see if we have that word, preparar. Preparar, I don't think we do. So I'm going to add that. And then we have someone pidiendo something, pedir is to ask for. Then you have people with a thumbs up, so they're recommending it, recomendar. Then you have someone who's arriving, so that's llegar. And then you have someone who won, ganar. Ganar is money. It can also mean that, so that one occurs twice. I think I did them all. Let's just double check. Okay. Yep, okay. Next one, ayudar. Okay, the first one, the girl looks like she's annoying. The other one, so that's gotta be molestar, is to annoy somebody. Then you have a thing missing, so you need something that has to do with to miss or lack. So that's faltar. Faltarle. No me falta nada from that song. Okay, then you have someone taking something somewhere. So that's llevar, to take, or bring something somewhere. Then you have a waiter. He's going to be sirviendo, serving the people. Then you have a lady telling you something. So decir. Then you have someone on the phone, llamando, calling someone. Then you have people on vacation, ir de vacaciones. Then you have someone feeling something in their heart. So that's sentirse. It's the reflexive one because it goes back on them. Then you have someone who's, I think preferring, let me just double check, preferir, pensar, ponerse, llamar, molestar, interesar, okay, to interest, I guess. She's more interested in the cake than the salad. Then you have someone falling, cayendo, caer. is to fall, and then you have someone filling water. So sentir is to fill, or to touch is tocar. That's not an option, but then you have someone helping others. That's ayudar, leal again. And you have someone playing jugar, and you have someone putting on something, which is either ponerse or vestirse. I believe it's ponerse. Then you have someone showing you the card, that's mostrar. Then you have someone who's left, but it's going to come back, so that's regresar and volver, to come back. Then you have someone who is saying come, venir, ven. Then you have someone saying go, which is to go away from you, so that's ir. Then you have someone here where you're choosing, so I think that's elegir, or let me see. Encontrar, because you're finding someone. So I found you, te encontré. And you have someone just putting a block normal, that's poner. Alright. So that's it for that for now. Okay, we'll stop with that. Alright guys, so now we're on page 6 of the final exam review. Let's look at the top left. Mira el dibujo y señala si las siguientes frases son verdaderas o falsas. El chico del bañador amarillo está duchándose. The kid in the yellow bathing suit está duchándose. He's showering, so that's got to be true. Verdadero, así te quiere. El señor con gafas del sol está leyendo el periódico. The man with the glasses is reading the newspaper. Parece que sí, that's a newspaper, so sí, verdadero. La señora del bañador verde está abriendo la sombrilla. The lady with the green bathing suit is opening her umbrella, like sun umbrella. No, she's not parasol. She is not. She is caminando, andando. Los niños de la toalla blanca, the kids on the white towel, están jugando las cartas. Y sí, they are. They're playing cards. Okay. La chica del sombrero rojo está paseando. The lady with the red hat is walking by. Sí, I see her. Okay. Una señora está durmiendo sobre la tumbona. A lady is sleeping on like, what do you call that? Like those chairs that you fold out. I don't see any lady doing that, so that's falso. And then dos señores están hablando a la orilla. Two ladies are talking on the shoreline. Yes, on the right side. Hacia la derecha. Un grupo de niñas están jugando a la pelota. There's two girls playing with the ball. Yeah, there's a group of girls playing with the ball. Es verdadero. La chica del baño rosa está secándose la cabeza. The lady with the pink bathing suit is drying herself. No, she's putting on a bronceador, sun lotion. Okay, la señora pelirroja está pelándose. The lady with the red hair is combing herself. Sí, verdadero. Mira estos desayunos. Algunos se parece al tuyo. Look at these two types of breakfasts. Anything similar to yours? So going to the right of the picture where it says vocabulario 3, escribe la letra correspondiente. We're going to do that. Número 1, té, F. Número 2, café con leche, that's A. Milk, coffee with milk. 3, zumo de naranja, that's orange juice, that's T. Mandalenas, that's got to be those little cookie things or muffins around the café con leche, that's B. Muesli, that's like a cereal in Spain, or you can just say cereal, that's H. Leche is milk, that's got to be E. Huevo, that's got to be G, which is the egg. And queso is de, the cheese. It looks kind of like butter, mantequilla. And then the té is sin hielo, it doesn't have ice, but con hielo or helado is it has ice. That'd be a good thing to write down. Alright, mira los dibujos y sé qué están haciendo los personajes como en el ejemplo. Let's say what the persons are doing. So, en número 1, el niño o el chico no está escribiendo, está pintando. Or el hombre, okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Número 2, hablar, cantar. No están hablando, están cantando. Número 3, estudiar ver la tele. No están estudiando, están viendo la tele. Viendo la tele. No, número 4, no está leyendo, están navegando en internet. Número 5, no están discutiendo, which is like arguing, están hablando. Alright, next page, número 7, la página 7. Okay, we did this yesterday anyway. So there's here, I see 3 plátanos. I see una taza de leche. I see un cuarto de taza de azúcar, un cuarto de taza de zumo de naranja, una media cucharadita de vainilla y 8 cubitos de hielo, which is ice, hielo. Okay, camarero. Ahí está, it's on the left side there. It will actually, let's do the third from the right, uh, or the second from the right, third from the left is the guy, that's the camarero. If it's a girl, it's camarera. Then the champiñones are to the left of him, hacia la izquierda del hombre, al camarero. To the very left is a menu. He's pointing at the menu. And the very right we have una sopa, okay, soup. Going to the top, you see a vaso, copa, taza, jarron. All those things are the type of things, containers, contenedores that you use for those líquidos or for various objetos. Okay, so una copa de vino, a cup of wine, like a glass of wine, that's how you say it, especially in Spain. Una jarra de cerveza, it's like a mug. Una taza de café, a coffee cup, okay? Un vaso de agua, a glass of water. Un jarrón de flores, that's a vase, that's at least how you say it in Spain. Una jarra de agua, like a what do you call it? A pitcher of water. All right. Aquí tenemos primero tostada con mantequilla y mermelada. So we have toast with butter and jam. Then we have una taza de café, so café. Then we have un vaso de zumo de naranja. We have orange juice. Y un bocadillo, a sandwich. Think of a boca as a mouth. I don't know if you know that, but in Spanish it is. Okay. Here at the top left, we have some maíz, and we have zanahorias, carrots, and we have pepinos, which are like cucumbers, then we have pimientos, which is bell peppers, then we have tomates, and then we have lechuga. Okay, then we have, again, champiñones, which are mushrooms. Then we have cauliflower, right? I'm trying to remember. I don't know if I put it up there. Shoot, I think I forgot it. Sorry, guys. So, cauliflower. Then we have broccoli as an accent. Then we have ajo, no, cebolla. Then the top we have ajo. Then at the bottom right of that picture with the finger guy, we have patatas or papas, however you want to say them. Then the next one we have espárragos. And then we have guisantes, which are peas. Okay, sorry about the cauliflower. All right, there we have a bunch of postres, which are desserts. Okay, at the top left we have chocolate caliente, which is hot chocolate. Then we have flan. Then we have una tarta, sorry, my bad, un pastel, a piece of cake, okay? Then we have helado de chocolate, de sabor vanilla, de fresa. And then we have una tarta, which is like a pie. I did the more Latin American words there. All right, so very a la izquierda, you might not know that, but that's jamón. In Spain, it's very common. Looks like that, jamón. And you have una sopa again. Then we have una Coca-Cola sin hielo. Then we have una hamburguesa sin queso, doesn't have any cheese on it. Then we have un té helado, or té con hielo, which is has a iced tea. And then we have un plato. Then at the very left here we have a supermercado, supermarket. Then we have carne in general, meat in general. Then we have carne de cerdo, or cerdo, which is a pork. Then we have the menu again. Then we have a camarero again. All right. Next page, we start at the top left. We have a sandía. Then we have a manzana. And then we have cerezas, and then we have uvas. The next row we have naranjas, then we have a piña, then we have a limon, and then we have a pera with one R. Then we have higos, which are like figs, figo, fig, higo. A lot of the F's in Spanish. In English, go to H's in Spanish, okay. Then we have fresas, then we have melocotones, which are peaches, and then we have melones, which are like cantaloupe. Okay, ¿qué tal la comida? Put these in the right category. So está buenísima means it tastes so good, so that will be on the left side. Está malo is it tastes bad, that'd be on the right. Está rico, that'd be on the left. Está delicioso, that's on the left. Está horrible, it tastes horrible, that's on the right. Está asqueroso, it's nasty, that's on the right. Rico can mean rich, if it's like es rico, and está rico is like it tastes good, it's rich, tasty. Alright, left side, let's start here. We have a calcetín, which is calcetines are like socks, so that's that one. Then we have un impermeable, which is like something that's impermeable as water can't get through. So it's got to be the raincoat. Then we have pantalones, which is just pants in general. Then we have a traje, suit, and then un traje de baño, which is a bathing suit. Then we have pantalones de jeans, or you could just say jeans, or you have vaqueros, pantalones vaqueros. Then we have un vestido, which is a dress. In the top right, we have an anillo, and then we have a camisa. In the next row, we have a camiseta, a cartera, un collar, una corbata. We have, then the next row, we have a falda, gafas. We have a jersey or a sweater. And we have medias, which are like stockings. The last row, we have pendientes, jeans or vaqueros. Zapatillas deportivas, which are like sneakers. And then we have zapatos in general. Okay, so we have lleva una falda negra. So we're looking for someone with a black skirt. Una camiseta morada, purple t-shirt. Y unas medias negras también. And also, también means that also, remember that one, that's important. Medias negras are like black stockings. So that would be Marta. Número dos, lleva unos pantalones vaqueros. They have some blue jeans, una camisa azul, a green shirt, blue shirt, y unas playeras marrones. Playeras in Latin America and Mexico means a t-shirt, but here they are like slippers. So that's Javier. Then número tres, lleva una camisa marrón, so a brown shirt, muy elegante, very fancy, y una corbata amarilla, a yellow tie. También lleva una chaqueta marrón más oscuro. Then he has a brown jacket that's a little darker. Oscuro means dark. Okay. Por último, número cuatro, lleva unos pantalones negros, so black pants, y una camiseta roja, a red shirt, y un collar and a collar a juego con los pendientes that matches her earrings. Okay, el clima, el tiempo. Hace calor means it's hot. So let's look. Okay, let's just do the pictures, the top left picture. So we have lluvia, rain. So está lloviendo, it's raining. Then we have clouds in front of the sun, so it's está nublado. A nube is a cloud. Nublado is cloudy. And we have nieve, which is snow, so está nevando, is it's snowing. Then we have viento, wind, so hace viento. Then we have a guy who's cold, so hace frío. And then we have someone who's hot, like with the fan, un abanico. She's hot, so she's gonna say it's hace frío. Hace calor, sorry, hace calor. Alright, then at the right we have those pictures, so I'm going to do those. Hace frío number one is the guy's like cold, you can tell. And then hace calor, that'd be de, she has her abanico. Then we have hace viento, that's windy, that's got to be the letter A, it's the girl where it's windy. It's like A is kind of covered up. Está nublado, that's probably the, where it's cloudy and there's a tree, el árbol. Está nublado, está lloviendo, that's going to be B, where the people have the paraguas out, their umbrellas, and hay nieve, that's at the mountain, and F. Completa, so I'm doing the middle one. Completa la información de Manuel con la forma adecuada de los verbos hacer, estar, llover, nevar o haber. En España, hace un clima muy seco. It's a very dry climate. Hace is like the weather type. En Madrid, en invierno, hace mucho frío. It's very cold. Y algunos días, so llueve, sorry, en verano. Hace mucho calor y hay tormentas de verano. Y algunos días. Oh, okay, that's a period. Sorry, guys. So, in Madrid, in invierno, which is winter, okay? Hace mucho frío y algunos días nieva. It snows. En verano, hace mucho calor y hay tormentas de verano, and there's summer storms. En primavera, hace muy buen tiempo. It's really good weather. In Antonio, hace un poco fresco. It's a very, está un poco fresco. It's a little bit fresh. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just double checking on it. It's está fresco. Okay, let's see. Then it's like fresh outside. It's crisp. Where was I? Okay, en primavera hace muy buen tiempo y en otoño está un poco fresco. En el norte de España hace más frío y llueve, I would say llueve más, it rains more. En el sur de España hace muchísimo calor en verano. It's very hot in summer. Right, I'm doing the bottom left it says, complete con los verbos de tiempo atmosférico adecuados. En invierno hace mucho frío. Norte de España llueve mucho. Hoy hay tormenta. It's stormy. Llover means to rain, remember. Número 4. Qué pena. Man, hoy está nublado. Today it is cloudy. En los Andes nieva mucho. And in the Andes it snows a lot. En verano hace muy buen tiempo. In summer it is really good weather. En Salamanca por la noche hace fresco. In Salamanca at night it is very fresh. Oops, so I was wrong. It is hace fresco. I'm pretty sure you can say está fresco though. Let me just double check that for Yeah, I'm just wrong. So sorry about that, guys. So hace fresco. It's like chili. It's crisp, you could say. So go back to the one in the middle. Should say where it says fresco. A ver. Hace mucho calor, no te hace. Okay, y en Antonio hace un poco fresco. It's a little chilly. Hace un poco fresco. Anyway, okay. I should have done the left one first, probably. Let's see, it's a little easier than the right one. Okay, número 8. En primavera el cielo está despejado. The sky is clear. Despejado is the opposite of nublado. En España no llueve mucho. It doesn't rain a lot. Hoy hace mucho aire. Today it's very windy, I suppose. I've never heard that expression. I usually try to figure into it. Just make sure. Yeah, there's so much wind. It's very windy. Okay. Now we're going to do the right side here. Complete el texto con las palabras del recuadro. Complete the words with the words. Complete the text with the words in the word bank. Okay, en Toledo, durante los meses de invierno, diciembre, and then what's after diciembre? Enero y febrero, hace mucho frío y algunas veces, so sometimes nieva, snows. Durante and then what's during marzo, abril y mayo, la primavera, suben las temperaturas y empieza a hacer buen tiempo. The temperatures go up and it starts to be good weather. En verano, junio, and then what's after junio, julio y agosto, hace mucho calor. It's very hot. Todos los días hace mucho sol y las temperaturas son muy altas. They're very high temperatures and it's very sunny. En otoño, septiembre, octubre y noviembre. En November, los días más cortos. El cielo está nublado. The sky is cloudy y a veces llueve. And sometimes it rains y hace viento and it's windy. But for this one, which months would match which words? To the right. So enero, febrero, and diciembre are all invierno. Then marzo, abril, mayo, that's primavera. Then junio, julio, agosto, that's verano. Y septiembre, octubre, noviembre, otoño. Alright, guys. I'm going to stop that part. Hola, chicos. Soy Señor Gibson. We're doing page 12, Las Casas y Varios Lugares, house and various things. In the middle top, we have a bathroom. That's a baño. Then we have on the second floor, it's the first floor really. The bottom floor is a basement. We have a kitchen, which is a cocina. Then we have the outdoors pointing one, which is a jardín. El jardín, it's not in the word bank. I cut off, which is J-A-R-D-I with an accent N. So did the word at the bottom, which is basement. It won't be on the final though. I didn't mean to put it. It's sótano, but I want you to put it in there for this. So S-O with an accent, T-A-N-O. Sótano. Then the top right we have habitación, which can also be called el dormitorio. So you're supposed to put two there, habitación y dormitorio. Then we have the salón on the right. I don't know if you remember, but from the test it was salón comedor. But in America we have our living room, salón, or sala. It's also called sala. And then you have in the middle you have el comedor, where you eat. El comedor. Okay. Then we're gonna do two to the right. La cocina es donde tú haces la comida. That's where you make. The kitchen is where you make the food. Número dos, el cuarto de baño es donde tú te duchas. Or I think that's good for that one, yeah. The bathroom is where you shower. Número tres, el salón es donde tú ves la TV. And the living room is where you watch TV. Número cuatro, el comedor es donde tú comes. It's where you eat. The dining room. Cinco, el dormitorio, the bedroom is donde tú duermes. It's where you sleep. And then seis, el salón es donde tú escuchas música. That's where you listen to music. Alright, going down to number five. Número cinco, el cuarto de baño You would say está a la derecha de la cocina. It's to the right of the kitchen. Número dos, ¿dónde están los servicios, por favor? Where are the bathrooms, please? Like the facilities. Número tres, hay, Hay, un restaurante chino cerca de aquí. Is there a Chinese restaurant near here? Número cuatro, las gafas están encima de la mesa. The, what is it called? So the glasses are on top of the table. Número cinco, en esta calle hay tres bancos. On that street there are 3 banks. Mi hermano tiene un coche nuevo. My brother has a new car. ¿Cuántos alumnos hay en esta clase? How many students are there in this class? Número ocho, en el frigorífico, which is a refrigerator in Spain, no hay nada para comer. There's nothing to eat. Notice that you do no hay nada. There's nothing. There is not nothing in Spanish. You'll say there's not anything. Número nueve, tiene hijos? Do you have kids? Or tienen? Depends. Alright. It doesn't give you the option, so I would say tiene or tienen, and both are good. Número 10, Carlos y Miriam tienen una casa en la playa y otra en la ciudad. They have a house on the beach and in the city. Alright, so then we have the sign. So to the left, that's izquierda. The arrow to the right is derecha. The one straight up is arriba, sorry. The one down is abajo. Up and down, okay. Then we're going to the right. Número 6, it says, los blanks son las personas que viven en el mismo edificio. Those are the vecinos. Those are our neighbors, or the people that live in the same building. Número 7, Hotel Continental, dígame. Hotel Continental, tell me, which means hello. Quiero hacer una reserva. I want to make a reservation para el próximo fin de semana, for next weekend. Próximo means next. Fin de semana is end of the week, so weekend. ¿Cómo va a pagar? How are you going to pay? ¿En efectivo o con tarjeta? Are you going to pay with card? How are you going to pay? With cash? En efectivo is in cash. Or con tarjeta with a card. Número 9. En la costa mediterránea hay muchas urbanizaciones, or actually no, because it's a turista, you would say hoteles. Hay muchas hoteles para los turistas, because urbanizaciones are like apartment complexes. Número 7, medicinas, that's C, obviously. Okay, but fruta y carne, that's D. 3, periódico, that would be B. Sellos y tabaco, that would be F. Those are stamps and tobacco. 3 was a newspaper, by the way. 5 cartas, that would be E. Those are letters that you send. 6, policía, that would be A. That's a police officer in Spain. It looks kind of like that. Okay. Next page, la página 13. We have a outdoor area of a house. The backyard, you oftentimes will hear is el patio. Okay, well, it's the patio, but you know, backyard, el patio. And then the next thing, you have the front yard, which is usually called el jardín. Okay, then you have a game, that's uno, so you call that un juego. Then you have suitcases, so that's las maletas, the bag suitcases. Then you have an estadio, a stadium. And then you have, next row, you have a perro, a dog. Then you have a bookstore, a librería. Then you have a movie theater, which would be el cine. Or I think here it's looking for a movie, so la película, which would be the movie. Then we have los compañeros, like teammates. It's like a, what do you call it, un grupo. Then you have un lápiz, a pencil. Then you have a playa, which is a beach, and this is the last row. And then we have a lamp, which is a lámpara. Alright, beneath that we have adverbios, cerca, lejos, bien, mal, okay? And the first one, the little fish by the cat, is cerca. Then we have a far away, that's lejos. Está, and use the verb estar with these, okay? Está cerca, está lejos. Then we have an up symbol, meaning bien, está bien, and then mal is bad, or wrong, mal. Alright, the first color there is rojo, and then we have, what color? Rosado. It could also be called rosa, sorry. But not an option, and apparently I don't think that one's showing up either. I'm sorry guys about all the mistakes. That one is rosa. You could put either rosa, R-O-S-A for the pink, or rosado, or rosada. Both ways. Naranja, always naranja, and rosa is always a rosa. Then we have amarillo, which is yellow. Then we have verde, which is green. Then we have the blue, which is azul. Then we have purple, which is morado and morada. Then we have marron, which is brown. Negro, which is black. And then blanco, which is white. Alright, going to the right, we have en el hotel. These words are kind of obvious, but piscina is that's a pool, okay? Habitación individual, that's like a single person room, that's B. Then we have a doble, which is C, where you have 2 beds. A restaurante, that's gotta be D, because you got comida right there, plates, plato, sopa. Okay. Tarjetas de crédito, that's F, basic credit cards. Y garaje, we have A, where you put your car. Alright, next page. These we're gonna go over, but these are called ordinal numbers. They're like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. In Spanish, it's primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto, quinto, sexto, séptimo, octavo, noveno, décimo. And then if it's a feminine word, it's primera, segunda, tercera, cuarta, quinta, sexta, séptima, octava, novena, décimo. The weird exception, and that's what it says next, the ordinals primero y tercero pierden, they lose la O, the O in front, before, delante de un nombre masculino singular, before a masculine singular word. So you won't hear primero piso, you'll hear primer piso. You won't hear tercero curso, you'll hear tercer curso. A piso is a floor of a building. It also is an apartment in Spain. So you're supposed to, with these arrows, fill in the ordinal number. So the first one at the bottom would be it, and technically it's the planta baja, is what you'd say. The bottom floor is in Spain is usually not an actual number, kind of like it in sometimes in office buildings or what do you call them? Hospitals. The first floor might be, I don't know, ground floor, like G. And then the first floor up is 1. But let's just do the American way, okay? So primer piso, it's not primero piso because it's primero and tercero. You take off the O for a masculine noun. So primer piso, then you have the segundo piso, then you have the tercer piso, not tercero, but tercer piso, cuarto piso, quinto piso. You just look up above and you'll see the text if you don't remember how to spell it. Then sexto piso, séptimo piso, octavo piso, noveno piso, décimo piso, and then the last one, el último, décimo. Yeah. All right, la gente. Okay, it says people. So we're looking at these 4 pictures. The first one is la gente, the people, and then the next one's a writer, el escritor, and then we have a student, el alumno, and then we have a camarera, which is a waitress. So those ones are in order. Okay, next page, 15. Vocabulario. Escribe cada profesión en la columna correspondiente. Put each profession in the right column. Okay, hospital. Hospital, are we going to have a médico? Yes, that's a doctor. Are we going to have a estudiante? No. Enfermero, that's a nurse. Remember, enfermo means sick, so enfermera or enfermero is a nurse. You're probably going to have those two. At universidad, what are you going to have? You're going to have an estudiante, a student. You're also going to have a profesora. In an oficina, in an office, you're going to have probably an informático, which is like an IT person, and you're going to have a secretario. Okay, and then at a supermercado, you're going to have a dependiente or dependienta, which is a clerk, like someone you go to for customer service, and a cajera, which is a cash register person. All right, then we got descripciones. Make sure you know these words. Okay, so we have rubio, which is blonde, moreno, which is brown hair. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is for hair. So brown hair, and largo is short, long hair, corto short hair. Ojos, you can have clear eyes, dark eyes, like light eyes, dark eyes, brown eyes, green eyes. That's what they got. Ojos or eyes. It is. In mayor means older, joven means young, alto means tall, bajo means short, delgado means skinny, gordo means fat. Lleva is like that you have it means to carry or to wear, or also like if you have a barba, which is a beard, you have a barba, llevas barba. And then a bigote is a mustache, and gafas are glasses. Carácter. Simpático means nice or friendly, like a kind person. Antipático is the opposite. That's an antónimo, an antonym. It means like kind of rude or mean or not nice. Okay, tacaño is someone who's greedy or like stingy. I mean, more stingy. Like they don't want to they're not very generous. It's the opposite of generous. Generoso is generous. Hablador, it has the word hablar in it, which means to talk. So hablador is someone who talks a lot, as talkative, to be talkative. Serio, serious. Alegre means happy. What else means happy? Feliz and contento. Remember that. That's on the final. Is that alegre, contento, y feliz are like synonyms. Okay. Educado means educated, but also like well-mannered. Callado is the opposite of hablador, which means it's like a quiet person. You're real callado, you're real shut up. Like, it means shut up, it also means like, you're real quiet. Alright, tranquilo means calm. Opposite of that is ruidoso, which is like noisy. Céntrico is like it's something centered, or it also could be like something like I think close to downtown. But I'll check that. I'm doubting myself. Yeah, something downtown. Good. Okay. And rápido means fast. Frío means cold. Lento means slow. Malo means bad. Pequeño means small. Fácil means easy. Difícil means difficult. Bueno means good. Alright, then we're gonna do these. Okay, so what's the opposite of caro? Barato. It's expensive, it's cheap. Cómodo means comfortable, so what's the opposite of that? That's probably gonna be incómodo, which means uncomfortable. Claro means clear. Oscuro means dark, so those are opposites. Ancho's wide, so then what would be narrow? Estrecho. Corto means short, so what's long? Largo. Limpio is clean, sucio is dirty. Moderno is modern, antiguo is old. Pequeño is small, grande is big. Alright, going to the right, we have que hace. What do they do? La dependiente, she sells clothes. Vende ropa. Make sure you know these words. El recepcionista, what does she do? She recibe a turista. She receives tourists like at a hotel. La azafata número tres, what does she do? She's gonna atiende pasajeros. She's gonna attend to passengers. La enfermera is someone who is a nurse, so they take care of sick people. Cuida enfermos. El carpintero, which is a carpenter, what's he gonna do? Fabrica muebles, he makes furniture. El cocinero is a cook, so he hace la comida, he makes lunch or a meal. Make sure you know these people, these are basic vocab words. Abuelo is a grandparent, like abuelo is a granddad, and like abuela is a grandmother. Padre is father. Padres means parents. That's something to watch out for. Madre means mom. Hijo is son, or hijos are children, or it could be men and women together, boys and girls together. Hija is daughter. Okay, primo is a cousin. Prima is a girl cousin. Tío is a uncle. Tía is an aunt. Marido is a husband. I suppose there's also the word for husband. Mujer is a wife, woman, or you can also say esposa for a wife. Hermano's brother. Hermana's sister. Simpático means nice. So let's see who's being simpático. Probably this. Okay, let's look. The first one, the guy on the right is kind of a jerk. So that guy's probably antipático. Okay, we have someone who's giving away a violin, so they're probably simpático. She's simpática. Sorry, because yeah, let's see, and they got the guy who's into sports stuff, so that's probably, he's atletico, probably. Is that an option? I think that should be an option, and it's not, because again, I cut off some things. I'm sorry about that. Then we have a kind of studious person, so that person is estudiosa. Then we have someone who looks like they're like not interested at all, they're bored. That would be someone who's aburrido. Okay, guys, I just realized what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. So the first guy, he's happy, so he's simpático. Then the guy next to him is antipático. He's not really into it. Then we have the girl, and she's musical, so there's a word, música. And then we have the person to the right, he's atlético. That's atlético, which is not an option. It's A-T-L-E-C-T-I-O. And then we have a studious person, estudiosa. And then we have someone who's kind of serious on the left, that's a seria. And then we have someone who's kind of funny, having fun, it's the divertida person. Then we have someone who's being funny on the left, that's a cómica person. And then we have someone who's not really interested, not having any of it. They're bored, which is a cómica. Cómico. I'm being. That it makes more sense to think that the girl on the right with the reindeer antlers is cómica, because she's being goofy, and it looks like. And then I would say the seria for the lady with her arms crossed, and then I would have divertida for the girl who's like with the crown. She's like, oh, this is fun, and he's like bored out of his mind, so he's aburrido. Okay. All right. Sorry guys, that one was messy. Alright, tacaño is someone who's like stingy, so generoso is the opposite. We're doing opposites, okay? Antipático, the opposite of that is simpático, someone who's nice. Maleducado is someone who's not well behaved or poor manners, so educado person is the opposite. Serio is someone who's serious, so someone who's alegre would be happy. And then hablador is someone talkative, callado is someone who's quiet. Alright guys, that's that. La chicos soy gonna somewhere on page 16. Okay, so we're matching stuff up here. So the first girl we have, we have a bag, so that would be la bolsa. Then we see the little price tag. That's an etiqueta. De precio is a price tag. Etiqueta is the tag part, and de precio is the price. And what is she doing? Ir de compras. She's going shopping. Then we have a guy doing his, what do you call it? Going to the grocery store. In Spain, at least, you say hacer la compra. That's what he's doing. Hacer la compra. He's going. It's like ir de compras is like, I'm gonna go get some stuff. I'm going on. It's literally of purchases. But to make your purchases is like something almost more necessary. So that's like when you go shopping for groceries. Then we have these people, and what are they doing? They're looking for some discounts. So that's whenever you go out for like shopping for discounts, it's called ir de rebajas. Rebaja is a discount. Bajo means short. So like, when you see that sign that says 50% off, that's where they want you to put las rebajas. Oh yeah, in the second picture, the arrow where it has the guy, he's going somewhere, that's a pointing to his cart, and in Spanish that'd be carrito, okay? El carrito. Alright, then we have la cajera right there, the cash register lady. But then we have her actual cash register, which would be la caja, okay? La caja. And then we have these pictures here. We have the pagar, which is the one in the blue box, that's to pay. And how can you pay? You can pay in efectivo, which is cash. That's the top arrow. Then you can play with con tarjeta de crédito, and that's con tarjeta de crédito is the two cards. Then coins are monedas, and bills are billetes. Then you have the receipt, which is el recibo. Alright, it's not receta, that's a prescription, so make sure you don't mess that up. And change is devolución. If you go to Target, you'll see that under the return section, devoluciones. Volver means to return, if that helps you remember that. And devolver means to return an object. Okay. So we have to ordena la conversación siguiente. Let's see if we understand. Number one, it says, buenos días, ¿puedo ayudarla? Hello, can I help you? And you say, so you're probably looking for a yes. Sí, ¿cuánto cuestan estas gafas de sol? Yes, how much do these glasses cost? I think that's the one that would be next. And then he's probably going to say how much they cost. It's probably going to be the higher number, which would be the very top, 180 euros, 180 euros. And then he's probably going to have a problem with how much that is. He's going to say, no tiene otras más baratas, you don't have some more cheap ones? And he's going to say, yes, sí, estas están rebajadas, these are on discount or like on sale. Cuestan 120 euros, they cost 120 euros. And you can say, then you're going to have the one, can I try them on? Puedo probármelas? Probar means to try on, okay? And then he's going to probably say that he, and then he's going to, the person's going to probably say, yes, of course. Claro means of course, so sí, claro. And then he's going to probably say that he likes them. Me gustan, me las llevo. I like them, I'll take them. And then he says, okay, ¿cómo paga? ¿Con tarjeta o en efectivo? How are you going to pay, with card or in cash? He's probably going to say, lastly, con tarjeta, with card. All right. Going to the right, okay? Buenos días, ¿puedo ayudarle? Good day, how can I help you? So that would go with, sí, ¿cuánto cuestan esas gafas? ¿Puedo probarme esos pantalones? Can I try on these pants? And then so that one would go with te, sí, which would be sí, of course. Ahí están los probadores. There are the what do you call those, dressing rooms? If you go to Target also, if you look for the changing room, you're going to see a sign that says probadores. Probar means to try on or to try or test. Tres, ¿cómo paga? ¿Con tarjeta o en efectivo? How are you paying, with card or in cash? And then de makes sense, it's an answer, with a card, con tarjeta. Alright, Alvaro, ¿te gustan esos zapatos? Alvaro, do you like those shoes? No, so we gotta deal with probably a yes or no. And so B, we have not a lot, no mucho. Me gustan más aquellos, I like those more over there. Since it's masculine plural, it makes more sense. Zapatos are masculine plural, aquellos is masculine plural. No tienen otro más barato. You don't have a cheaper one? Then that one probably is going to have a price as an answer. So E is C. This one only costs 30 euros. 30 euros. 6. ¿Cómo le queda la falda? How does the dress fit? You can say bien, me la llevo. Well, I'll take it. Alright, next page. We have some words. The first one is someone waking up, it looks like. So waking up in Spanish, actually that's probably early in the morning. Yeah, we don't have verbs here. So despertarse means, by the way, to wake up, but that's probably temprano or pronto. And so the only option we have is temprano, so it's early. There we see 2 pages. Those are, it's a página, okay, a page. Página. Then we have someone who's like, oh no, I'm late. That's tarde. Then we have hands, okay? Let's see. Oh, las manos, there it is in the middle. Then we have 2 friends. So amigos are friends, but we only have the option of la amistad, which means friendship. And so that's what you're going to put there. Dos más dos son, so we're looking for the answer. And the answer in Spanish is la respuesta. Then we have there a letter, which is a carta in Spanish. Then we have a soccer player, it's Messi. And the option we have is a player, as a jugador. Alright, next row. That's a shelf in Spanish. That's an estante, And then we have there a mass, so that's la misa. And then we have a party, that's a fiesta. Then we have a cat, that's a gato. And then we have a pen, that's a pluma or a bolígrafo in Spain. But pluma is a feather, literally, but I think that's the option we're going to go with. Forgot which one. Yeah, both of those are correct, okay? And then we have llaves, which are keys. Then we have a libro or a novella, which is a novel. One of the first ones in the world. And then we have a pizarra, P-I-Z-A-R-R-A. That's a board. Then we have something that represents a trip. That's a viaje. Then we have a lottery ticket. That's a loteria. Next page. Then we have these words that are tener, okay? First one we have Ernesto. How does he feel? Well, he looks happy, so let's do está contento. Then we have Estela. She looks the opposite. She looks sad, so we're going to look for something that means sad. I would say she's está triste. She is sad. Or actually, both of them are sad. So están tristes is your option there. If you see that, Estela and the guy are. And Ernesto. Then we have, it looks like Ernesto doesn't look too happy. He looks kind of mad. And so we're looking for angry. Está enojado. The way it looks like Ernesto, or is it Estela? Oh, it's Estela. Estela is sick. So we're looking for something like enferma or resfriada. And I see está enfermo. It should be está enferma. Sorry, guys. That's my mistake. All right. Then we have a guy who's like, it looks like he's dreaming. Not dreaming, but maybe stressed. Yeah, it looks like he's stressed, right? So I would say está actually, let me think. He looks, okay, I guess he could be bored, because I looked at the one to the very right, and he says money, money, money. He's stressed or worried. I would say he's aburrido, está aburrido. And then we have this lady, she's on the phone, she's like, hold on. She's doing something. She's busy, so ocupada, está ocupada. And then we have the guy who looks like he's nervous or stressed. Está preocupado, he's nervous, okay. Then we have Ramon and Amanda, and they look like they're hungry for some dessert, so they're tienen hambre. Then we have 2 people, a guy and a girl, they're in a rush, and to say that in Spanish, you say tienen, they have prisa, they have quickness, they tienen prisa. We have a girl, because she wants to sleep, she's tired, so you would say tiene sueño, she's sleepy. Then we have a guy who wants a drink, and so that would be tiene sed, S-E-D. Then we have someone who's hot, so she would say she has hot, tiene calor. And you have the opposite, a guy who's cold, so you'd say tiene frío. And you have someone who's scared of the creepy guy in the window, that's tiene miedo. Alright, going down, we have more tener expressions. They're almost the same ones, just to help you practice. First one, tiene frío, and then the one on the right is tiene calor, right? And on the left, we have someone who's sleepy, tired, he's probably tiene sueño. And then we have the guy on the right who's hungry, tiene hambre. Then we have someone who tiene años, he's turning ages, or getting older. Then we have someone who's thirsty, tiene sed. We have someone who looks nervous or scared, tiene miedo. And then we have a caution sign, which would be tener cuidado, watch out. And then we have someone who's lucky, that would be tener suerte. Suerte means luck, so to have luck. Then we have someone who's right, yes. So that means tienes razón, they have the reason. Alright, let's fill this in. So, ¿cuántos años tienes tú? Número 2, ¿tiene sed? ¿Usted? 3, yo tengo un coche Seat. 4, mi hermano tiene 22 años. 5, Tenés hambre, T-E-N-E with an accent I-S. Hambre, y'all hungry? ¿Queréis jamón? Do y'all want some ham? Número 6. María y Pablo tienen un barco para navegar. Maria and Pablo have a boat to navigate. Número 7. Paco tiene muchos problemas. Paco has a lot of problems. 8. Yo tengo clase todos los días. I have class every day. 9. ¿Cuántos años tiene Mario? How old is Mario? 10. Ustedes tienen mucho dinero. Y'all have a lot of money. Número 7. These are question words. Just make sure you understand them. ¿Cuánto cuesta la entrada del teatro? How much does the movie ticket cost? Número 2. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? 3. ¿Cuántos años tienes? How many years do you have? 4. So how old are you? 4. ¿Dónde vives? Where do you live? 5. ¿Cómo se llega a la Plaza Mayor? How do you get to the main square? 6. ¿Dónde está Paula? 7. ¿En qué universidad estudias? Use que before noun. So in which university do you study? 8. ¿Cuántos hijos tienes? How many kids do you have? 9. ¿Por qué estudias español? Why are you studying Spanish? ¿Por qué? 10. ¿Qué significa tapas? What does tapas mean? Alright, we're on the page, last page, page 20. Okay, just make sure you know these words. Decir con qué frecuencia. To say with what frequency. Paulo juega al fútbol todas las semanas. Paulo plays football every week. That's how you say every week. Todas las semanas, all the weeks. Amina siempre lleva a sus hijos al colegio. Amina always, that's what siempre means, lleva a sus hijos al colegio. Takes her kids to the school. Make sure you know siempre. Florina, a veces, what's the opposite of siempre? It's the last one, nunca, means never. Florina a veces cuida al hijo de Antonio. Florina sometimes, that's what a veces means. You also can say algunas veces. Cuida, watches al hijo de Antonio, watches Antonio's son. Antonio a menudo llega tarde al trabajo. A menudo means frequently. Frequently, okay, so often. Antonio a menudo llega, arrives tarde, late, or gets there late to work, al trabajo. A plus L is al. Algunos bares no cierran nunca. Some bars never close. Notice in Spanish you do double negatives. They do not close, never. Alright, decir los componentes de un grupo. Say the components of a group. Todos los alumnos de la clase. All the students in the class. Alumnos are students, not alum. Son extranjeros are foreigners. Extranjeros means foreigners. Think of the word stranger. Extrangers. Okay. Algunos alumnos, some students de la clase son europeos. Some students in the class are Europeans. Un alumno de la clase es chino. One student in the class is Chinese. Ningún alumno de la clase es ecuatoriano. None of the students in the class, and literally it's no student in the class is Ecuadorian. All right, make sure you know these words. So what would be the order from closest to Mars farther away for these words? Okay, probably something really recent. I would say probably 24 hours ago. No, probably not. I would probably say ayer would be first, yesterday. Well, ayer por la noche, last night. That's even more. That's the most earliest, I guess, that could be, right? And then I would say ayer, which would be yesterday. Then I would say hace 24 horas, 24 hours ago. Because ayer could be less than 24 hours. But then 24 hours ago is like the most far back you can go, even past a day sometimes. Okay, I think, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so then you would have el otro día, probably, the other day, let's see. Then I would probably have 2 days ago, hace 2 días. So to say 2 days ago, actually, I would probably put hace 2 días next, and then el otro día next. And again, the point of this is to think about it, not so much to get their answer totally right, okay? So please don't overthink this. But anyway, so hace 2 días is 2 days ago. That would be this next soonest after before. And then el otro día, I think, would be next, because that's like the other day. And then I would do el martes pasado, which would be last Tuesday. And then I would do la semana pasada, last week. And then I would do 3 months ago, which would be hace 3 meses. And then I would do en 2010, which would be in 2010. I think I didn't miss any other ones. And then lastly, I would do number 8, the 10th of November of 1978. All right, last one. Carmen García tiene 7 años. Carmen García is 7. She se levanta todos los días a las 8. She wakes up every day at 8 de la mañana, in the morning. Remember, with specific points of time, you say de. Y sale de casa a las 8:30. At 8:30, she leaves from home. Va a colegio en autobús. Remember, when you go somewhere, you do it in something. An autobús. Está en el colegio desde, she's in school, desde las 9 hasta la una. Remember, when you have las or la, or with time, you use desde and hasta, not de a. Vuelve a casa a comer. She comes back home to eat. Por la tarde tiene clase. In the afternoon, she has clase de 3 a 5, from 3 to 5. Okay? And on Saturdays and Sundays, she gets up later. Se levanta más tarde. Okay, guys. Thanks for putting up with all that. I know it's a lot.